Mantras of our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says, My Lord, grant me this quiet trust in Thee, which overcomes all the difficulties. Grant me a quiet trust, a peaceful strength, an ardent faith and devotion. Lord, grant that I may be entirely and eternally faithful to Thee. Lord, grant me this grace that I may never forget Thee. My Lord, make the consciousness clear and precise, the speech thoroughly true, the surrender complete, the calm absolute, and transform the whole being into an ocean of light and love. With love and blessings, says our Divine Mother. Words of our Divine Mother from the Collective Works of our Divine Mother, Volume 15, Topic Astrology, page 37. Our Divine Mother says, Do not fear for your life. The astrologers do not always say the truth. The stars have no decisive influence. It is only if one does not believe in the divine, if one does not believe in the divine, that one unnecessarily suffers by believing that they determine one's life. I have known many astrologers both in Europe and India. So far, nobody has been able to read the future correctly. There are three reasons for the failure. First, the astrologers do not know how to read the future properly. Second, the horoscope is always incorrectly made unless a man is a mathematical genius. And even for such a person, it is very difficult to make a correct horoscope. Thirdly, when people say that the stars in this or that house at the time of the birth rule your life, they are quite wrong. The stars under which you are born are only tape recorders of physical conditions. They do not rule the future of the soul. There is something beyond which rules the stars themselves and everything else. The soul belongs to the Supreme Being, and if it is doing yoga, then all the more it should never believe in the power of the stars or in any other power. An astrologer who predicts a catastrophe for you is like a joker. Many jokers say things like, Today you will break your neck, but in spite of the joke, nothing happens. Only a great yogi can tell you your future correctly, but even then, there is a supreme will which alone controls and decides everything. Question, sweet mother. X, who has been studying astrology, has prepared my horoscope. I send it to you to see, do you think the indications he has given in for my future have any value? For this, our Divine Mother says, the horoscope is sufficiently vague and favorable to be taken in consideration as the base of a mental conception for your future. The most important factor in a horoscope is the intuitive faculty of the astrologer. Why do you believe in what the astrologers say? It is the belief that brings the trouble. Sri Aurobindo says that a man becomes what he thinks he is. Horoscopes have no importance for those who take up yoga. Horoscopes have no importance for those who take up yoga because the influence that works through yoga is much more powerful than the influence of the stars, says our Divine Mother. Next subtopic, palmistry. Our Divine Mother says palmistry is very interesting art, but it depends on its exactitude and truthfulness almost entirely upon the real ability of the one who practices it. Moreover, it relates only to the material destiny, and this destiny can be altered. This destiny can be altered by the intervention of the higher forces. Next subtopic, numbers. Our Divine Mother has given the representation of the numbers. Number 1, the 1. Number 2, decision for creation. 3, beginning of creation. 4, manifestation. 5, power. 6, creation. 7, realization. 8, occult formation. 9, power of static fulfillment. 10, power of expression. 11, progress. 12, perfect manifestation, stabilized.
Like an echo from below, answering her battle of divine complaint. A voice of wrath took up the dial of faith. I am the man of sorrow. I am he who is nailed on the white cross of the universe. To enjoy my agony, God built the earth. My passion he has made his drama steam. I am the doer of demoniac deeds. I was made for evil. Evil is my lot. What nature made me, that I must remain.
Again, our Divine Mother gives the values or the meanings of the numbers starting from 1. 1 is the origin. 2nd, appearance of the creative consciousness. 3, Satchit Ananda, Sachidananda. 4, manifestation. 5, power. 6, new creation. 7, realization. 8, double enclosure, protection from inner and outer enemies. 9, new birth. 10, perfection. 11, progress. 12, double perfection, spiritual and material. 14, transformation. Question, sweet mother, this morning after pranam, thou blesses me with 4 flowers of sincerity. I feel that there is a special significance in it, but I am unable to find out the same. May I know it, sweet mother? For this, our Divine Mother says, when I picked up the flowers to give you, I felt that several were coming, and I willed, let it be the number of the states of the being in which the sincerity in the consecration to the divine will be definitely established. 4 means integrality, the 4 states of the being, mental, psychic, vital, and physical, says our Divine Mother. Next subtopic, colors. Sweet mother, can one tell when the color yellow indicates the mind and when it indicates light? For this, our Divine Mother says greenish yellow is mental, orange yellow is a symbol of light. Next subtopic, symbols. Our Divine Mother says the fox on the envelope means cleverness. It is a hare, prudence. Our Divine Mother says gentleness and swiftness of movement. Generally, a snake symbolizes a moment of falsehood. When something in the nature is in affinity with falsehood, snakes are attracted. The nature of the falsehood is indicated by the nature of the snake and the plane where it appears. The child says, "Please tell me, sweet mother, what the horse means." For this, our Divine Mother says, "The horse signifies the power of the individual being which must be controlled." "What is the meaning of drawing you sent me on the envelope?" says the child. For this, our Divine Mother says, "It is a lamp, which means purity." Question, sweet mother, what is the significance of the picture you sent me? For this, our Divine Mother says, "This boar is a symbol of desire." Significance of the falcon, keen sight. The snake is not the symbol of power but of sweet energy. Mother, in the picture I received from thee today, I see someone offering with two hands a full blossom red of lotus, a lotus bud and a garland. The background of the picture is yellow in color. What do these signify? For this, our Divine Mother says, the red lotus is the symbol of the avatar, and the offering of the red lotus, it means to suggest the full consecration to the avatar. The yellow background represents the supramental manifestation. Question, sweet mother, what is symbolized by the waterfall in the picture you have given me? Is it not the current of your serene peace and of your divine force which constantly floods me? For this, our Divine Mother says, yes, it is the symbol of the descent of the divine forces upon the physical plane. Water signifies many things such as fluidity, plasticity, suppleness, the purifying principle. It is the driving force and marks the beginning of organized life. Water corresponds to the vital, air to mind, fire to the psychic, earth to matter, and ether to the spirit. The diamond is the symbol of pure spiritual light. No hostile force can cross it. If you put that light on a hostile force, he simply melts away. But the diamond light cannot be used indiscriminately in all cases, because human beings who shelter these adverse forces get very dangerously affected. Of course, I'm not speaking of material diamonds. Question, sweet mother, what is the relation between the supramental light and solar light? For this, our Divine Mother says, the solar light is a symbol of the supramental light. We invoke the solar light, symbol of the Supreme Lord, to give us the light of truth. Symbols are a convention, and their value is the same as the value of the languages, says our Divine Mother. These are the words of our Divine Mother.